questions for you. When was the last time you actually enjoyed going to work? Like you were like, oh, I get to go to work today. When was the last time that happened? And when you think of your to do list, just the thought of it tanks your vibrational energy, where you're just like, oh, just thinking of your to do list. And when was the last time that you actually felt seen, heard, and valued? I'm Laura Morlando, the Stress Commando, and you are here for our weekly Wednesday afternoon episode of Networking Know How. And today we're talking about how all of those things can happen thanks to the case study of National Cow Appreciation Day. I promise you, stick with me. It will all make sense, and you'll be so glad you did. I had to step outside today. I have been working inside all day long. I am blessed that I get to love what I do, and yet I hadn't been outside all day. So I decided to go live here with all of you. I can see the storm clouds coming, so I'm going to make this quick just for you. Hey, I see some people watching live. Thank you so much for watching. Please jump in and chat and let me know where you're watching from. Make sure I can see chat. Hey, there you guys are. All right, awesome. I'm so glad you're here. Okay, so let's dig into this. What does, loving what you do, being seen, heard, and valued, and not tanking your vibrational energy, thinking of your to-do list, have anything to do with National Cow Appreciation Day? So first off, today actually is National Cow Appreciation Day. And one of the things that I help my clients do in my other job, so in addition to being the founder and CEO here of Down and Dirty Networking, I'm also a marketing consultant. And I always pose this question to my clients: what are you doing this month, this week, today to make work fun? What are you doing to make it fun for you, your coworkers? What are you doing to make it fun for your clients? Now, I know several of you out there work for amazing companies and you guys make it fun, because I know we talk about it. You guys do a great job of making it fun. But the majority of the people I talk to, maybe this is true for you, the majority of the people are like, it's not fun. It's something I have to do. It's a chore. I think about my to-do list and it just drains my vibrational energy. And so I want you to think about, where can I interject fun into the day, make things lighter and brighter? There's a lot going on. Stuff that can be really heavy right now. So anytime that you can make things lighter and brighter, the better it is, because you're going to raise your vibrational energy. And when you increase your vibrational energy, you have more clarity. When you have more clarity, you can lean into the challenges of the day and actually be more productive and more effective. So what does this have to do with National Cow Appreciation Day? So here's the thing. My friend and I, this is an inside joke between us. Some of my other clients, we all have our inside jokes, and we love to share them that are uniquely ours. Think about your best friend. I'm sure you and your best friend, your best buds, you guys all have that inside joke that you all know, right? Like, I have a group of friends that if they're watching this and I'm like, today is National Cow Appreciation Day, it's the today that they will understand. We all have that inside joke, but do we go the extra mile to create that with our coworkers, our colleagues, associates, and clients? See, relational networking is different than traditional networking. Traditional networking is all about buy my stuff. I'm going to pitch slap you. My name is buy my thing. Here's all of my offers. I'm just going to keep pitch slapping you. That's not what I'm talking about here. Relational networking is about having a meaningful conversation to learn from and about someone to build a lasting and authentic relationship. It's about raising your vibrational energy. It is about having fun and looking forward to a conversation. And even when I'm sitting here getting eaten alive by the bugs that are out here right now, so maybe this wasn't a good idea, you really want to see, where can I raise a vibrational energy? Where can I bring an attitude of gratitude? One of my favorite speakers is Sam Glenn. I love his artwork. Sam, if you're watching, I know we follow each other on social. I love his artwork. And he has this choose your attitude mindset. And he's fantastic. If you haven't followed him, I highly recommend that you do. And so I really want you to recognize you can control your attitude. And one of the easiest ways is, what's the inside joke, the meaningfulness, the fun, the laughter that you're going to create. In a conversation I had yesterday with one of my newest best friends, I found out that she felt like I did. I'm too much. I'm too loud, I'm too fast. And so we suppress. And in the professional space, I suppressed. So I suppressed the silly and some of the things that I would do. And it was only when I allowed myself to be myself and have fun and celebrate National Cow Appreciation Day, for those that know, that's when the magic really happened. When I allowed myself to be me, that is when the trajectory changed in my professional career. My entire sales career is owned because I was able to catch and throw touchdowns. Ask me that in DMs. I'll tell you more about the story. The point more is be authentically you, have fun, interject that fun. This is how you feel seen, heard, and valued because you're showing up as yourself. This is how you have more meaningful conversations. This is how you enjoy going to work. And this is how you don't dread your to-do list if you put meaningful connection on your to-do list, which I have. Who am I connecting to today? Who am I going to be present with? Who am I going to help today? Who am I going to raise their vibrational energy? Oh, and I see some comments coming in from LinkedIn. Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I can't see who it is, but when I log off, I'll go on LinkedIn and I will see it. And it says, I miss my kids dressing up as cows and getting their free meals. I love that. That is so good. Oh, I love that. You should post some pictures to me. A DM. I would love to see that. Some days I feel like I am a walking inside joke. Okay, if you don't know me, I am the inside joke. There's so many jokes going on between right here. Like I really have conversations with myself. I really do. So if you're that person, you're my people because that's what we do. The point is, whether you are a corporate professional, whether you are an academic, an entrepreneur, whatever you are, a student, maybe you're in transition, we all have the conversation with ourselves. But that conversation we have with ourselves is what leads to the conversation we have with anybody else. So where can you celebrate something silly today? Who can you send a silly meme today going, hey, happy National Cow Appreciation Day? And just send them a funny cow meme. They're going to be like, what the heck did they just do? And when they say that to you, what the heck did you just do? Reply, this crazy girl just said we need to celebrate more. And I thought I'd celebrate you. I promise you, they're going to feel super special that you did this. They're going to feel seen, heard, and valued. You're going to raise their vibrational energy. And all of a sudden, everything else that was driving them nuts, like me getting eaten alive out here by all these bugs right now, they're going to be like, I'm so glad I connected. So LinkedIn user, thanks for commenting. You made this worthwhile for me, making it meaningful for me. And I appreciate that so much. Appreciate it. So guys, I hope this was helpful. I hope you can celebrate National Cow Appreciation Day, but recognize relational networking when done this way with fun, tempered with meaningfulness and deep connection. This is how you get off the island of alone. This is how you make sure that you are feeling connected and that you are living to live. We don't live to work. We work to live, but we have to start living to live. And this is how you do it. And relational networking can do this for you. It is more than the way you've been programmed to do networking. I assure you this. If you don't believe me, I want to invite you to drop the words belief. Just drop the words belief. Okay. Just drop the word belief. And I will send you a personal invite to our next event. We're doing an event next Wednesday. And this is your chance to have an experience of what relational networking can do for you, whether it can raise your vibrational energy, what meaningfulness can do for you, and how the experience can be duplicated in your day with your coworkers, your colleagues, your clients, and even your family and friends. So if you are interested in checking this experience out, our Conversations and Connections event, drop the word belief. Belief, because I want belief that I can have meaningful conversations. I want belief that it is possible for me and that this can really work. And I want belief that I no longer have to stay on the island of alone. So if this is you, drop the word belief and whatever platform you're watching on, whether you're on LinkedIn, YouTube, or on Facebook, whether it's on my channel or on the Down and Dirty Networking channels, and we will make sure that you get the information and that special invitation to our event. Now, the reason you're going to want to attend is we only do less than a handful of events per year. And so you'll have to wait until the fall for our next one. So if you are interested in like, oh my gosh, I could use a dose of positive, I could use the chance to be seen, heard, and valued. I'd really like to exhale. I'd really, really could use that boost. Then you're going to want to drop the word belief. And I will make a believer out of you on how relational networking can be the game changer for you, that there is another way of having meaningfulness. So LinkedIn user who I can't see yet, but I will come back and say hello. Thank you so much for chiming in. Thank you to everyone else I see watching live. And thank you for watching the replay. You mean the world to me. If this has been helpful, make sure to check out our Facebook and LinkedIn pages for Down and Dirty Networking, and make sure to subscribe to our Down and Dirty Networking YouTube channel, where I have all kinds of curated playlists of different tips on how you can engage in relational networking and how you can adopt a relational networking mindset while you're engaging in traditional networking. So if you are having to do 30-second commercials and those types of things, I promise you I can increase your results and increase the ability of you liking it by adopting a relational networking mindset. And all of those tips, you can find the videos on YouTube, and we have different articles, videos, and tips on our Facebook and LinkedIn pages. Just look for Down and Dirty Networking. And if you have questions or you have a topic that you'd like to see for a future episode of Networking Know-How, just reach out. Just DM Down and Dirty Networking, or if you're watching on one of my platforms, just DM me there. And who knows, you might be what I answer in a future episode of Networking Know-How. And so next week, I will be going live sometime between 3:30 and 5:30 p.m. Central. So if this is helpful, LinkedIn user, I hope I see you next week. Replay watcher, I hope I see you next week sometime between 3:30 and 5:30. Make sure that you are following and subscribing and getting all the notifications so you know when we go live for these networking know-how. So thank you so much for watching. And until next Wednesday, hopefully I see you at Conversation Connections. Drop the word belief. But until next week, happy networking. Bye for now.